Hello, everyone. My name is Christina Maxwell. I will be teaching College Composition 2 here at Rowan College of Burlington County through the Distance Learning Education program. So if you've signed up for this course, you're watching this class, thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited to get started and to spend the next 15 weeks with you as we go about diving into Composition 2 and what it all means for you. So start off, I believe all of you have taken a Composition 1 course, whether it's through RCBC, whether it's through another college. The heart of Composition 1 everywhere that I have taught it has been expository writing, developing some research skills, rhetorical considerations for text, reading a lot of nonfiction texts. It's a little bit different for Composition 2 because we will be reading literature. And I have picked out a lot of really great short stories for you to read and to read the textbook, get to know the vocabulary, and do writing responses with the time that we have together here. So the way that I've broken down this class is assignments will be due every 2 weeks. Okay? So essentially the assignments that I have posted now are for week 1 and week 2, and they will be due on February 1st. So that gives you 2 weeks from the start of class to begin, to finish your work. And then again, for weeks 3 and 4, you'll have assignments and it'll be due 2 weeks from that time. So if you haven't already, please check out the assignment breakdown sheet. Please check out the syllabus, and please check out the point value for each and every assignment this semester so that you know how many points that you need to get to pass the class, to get an A, to get a B. You know the point system. It's broken down quite easily for you to do. Usually I give full credit to assignments as long as it's not plagiarized, as long as you are answering the questions the best way that you can when it comes to writing assignments and especially reader responses. Tests or quizzes are a little bit different because the answers are, there's one correct answer for each question. So as long as you keep up with the assignments, as long as you're willing to, every 2 weeks read a short story and do some writing responses, then you will be fine in this class. You will not have any issues in here, which is a great thing. A lot of times students that do not do well in an online course that I've learned over the 2 years that I've been doing this is that they just stop doing assignments. So please make sure that you are keeping up with your assignments. Big thing about me is that I'm okay with late assignments because there might be times that I fall behind with grading or getting back to you with things. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So I want to make sure that everybody is keeping up with assignments. And if that means that you might be late a week or a day, I'm okay with it. Okay. One of the big things for me, and I have this on the syllabus, is make sure that you do submit all your assignments through Blackboard. If you do not submit your assignments through Blackboard and you send it through email or you send me a Google Doc link, I'm going to lose track of it as I grade. The first week, I understand if you are submitting an assignment and you're not sure if you did it right through Blackboard and you want to send it through email, the first week is fine. But after week 1 and 2, I hope at that point you know how to navigate Blackboard, you know how to upload assignments or to submit them through Blackboard. If you need any help with that, I can help you in any way I can, and there's a lot of great help features and help buttons that are available to you on the course shell. Okay? So a couple of other things I want to go over. I'm just going to go through my notes here. First thing is I look at this as like an individual course. When I have taught Composition 2 on the main campus of Rowan College of Burlington County, which would be known as a traditional class, there would be a lot of discussions between students. And we would read a text, you'd come in, you'd read it, and then you'd respond and do some writing assignments. And we'd have this kind of like lively debate about the text and about the theme and about what we've learned. And it was one of my favorite classes really to teach on that campus. However, because it's an online course and everybody's working at a different pace and at a different schedule, and people are going to be coming and going late. Everything is all individual. So there will be no working with other students. The only thing that I ask you to do is introduce yourself at the beginning of the semester through the message board that I posted, and say hi to some other students if you know them, or if you just want to be friendly and say hi and give them an encouraging thought. I can keep a message board open if you'd like it, in terms of like having just kind of like a help, just kind of discuss the text. I will keep that open every week, so that if we need to discuss a text, or if you have a question about something and if you don't want to ask me and you want to ask your peers, you can do that. But for terms of getting a grade in this class and turning things in, you will be doing it on your own, individually assigned work. Okay. So again, the way this course is broken down, please look at all the documents that I've uploaded. Every 2 weeks, you're going to read a short story. You're going to do a reader response journal, which is just your like initial reaction to after you read a text. What do you think about it? What did you learn from the vocab, from the chapter you were to read? Use some of that vocabulary to create your reader's response journal entry. Then you'll be doing a detailed writing assignment for each short story. So at the end of each story, there's 3 questions in the textbook that I'll show you in a minute. And you're going to answer them and submit them to me. I think like 5 to 7 sentences, so a paragraph or 2 per question, right? You will also be reading the chapters and looking at the vocabulary for each chapter, and I will be giving you a short quiz every week on chapter 1 vocab, chapter 2 vocab, chapter 3 vocab, and you'll see a lot of it has to do with just breakdown of story elements, whether it's plot, whether it's in symbolism, character development. Like you will see as you go about and you read the chapters that each one has a theme, and it's for you just to get to know the vocab and just to do a quick quiz on it and use some of that vocab in your reader's response journals. So I picked out a lot of really great short stories for you to read. I've got pieces from James Baldwin, Toni Morrison, William Faulkner, David Foster Wallace. I tried to pick a lot of contemporary pieces. I tried to pick short stories that I used in my previous Comp 2 class that I used to teach on the campus. I'm also going to have you read the amazing play, A Raisin in the Sun. You may have read that in high school, or maybe you've read it or heard of it in the past. So you'll be doing one major essay assignment at the end of the semester for A Raisin in the Sun. So if that's something that you want to start reading midway through because it's a long text, you can do that. The schedule is set up for you. I also have a research project for you to do at the end of the semester, in which you will just research an author of your choice. You will look at one of their pieces of text, you will analyze it, and you'll discuss it. And I'll have all the criteria for that assignment in the coming weeks. It's not up right now. Okay. So the textbook. This is our textbook. So this is the one that you should have picked up at the bookstore. It is called The Norton Introduction to Literature by Kelly J. Mays. It is the portable 12th edition. So I know that this is an online class, and if in terms of e-textbook, I'm fine with e-textbook because it's probably cheaper for you. It's easier because obviously you're an online student, so you're doing things in a digital world, and that's wonderful. So as long as you are picking up this one, and I have the information for the book in the syllabus, so you know the edition and whatnot, and you have the right textbook. As long as you have the right textbook, it doesn't really matter how you get it. Okay? The one thing that you're not going to be able to really do is just see the text that I assigned, find it online and then on a random website or in a random book, and then do your reader responses, because the questions are in this textbook, and so are your vocabulary quizzes are in this textbook. So however you get this, make sure you get it. I'm not sure how you get it online. I'm going to look it up and make sure I give you the right information, and when I get it, I will post it on Blackboard for you. But you want to make sure that you, first thing that you do before you get started here after watching this is pick up this textbook. So I say to work at your pace. Like I said, if you're turning in assignments that are a little late, or if if you fall behind, it's okay. But you don't want to quit working on this assignment, on this class, because I feel that I've really structured it so that it's manageable for every student. It gives you 2 weeks to do the assignments, and I don't think it's a lot of work as long as you are committed to the reading and enjoying the text and doing what you need to do in here. So a couple of rules I want to go over. So again, late assignments are okay. The shell is open until May 13th, but please don't start working on the course on like May 1st. Okay, because like that's insane. You want to make sure that you are keeping at a certain pace with what needs to be done. Okay. Like I said, all assignments through Blackboard. Email. So you can email me at cmaxwell@rcbc.edu. That email address is on the syllabus that you should download and have at your disposal. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself in a moment, but if I don't reply in 48 hours, please email me again. Don't be offended in any way that like your question offended me and you don't want to ask. Maybe I just got a lot of emails that day and I just missed yours, or I was busy and didn't get a chance to reply when I saw it. So please make sure that that you get a response from me, and I will answer. But again, give me about 48 hours. If you don't hear back after then, send another email. If you want like weekly videos, let me know. Like, give me some feedback on how I can help you through this. I will be leaving feedback when you submit your questions and your journals. So I will be doing that. But if you want me to do like a video on like a short story or just like vocab, or you have some questions, I can do that if you need me to. Okay. One thing I do say is make sure that your writing is not plagiarized and your writing is authentic. So what I mean by that is that you are reading these stories, you are understanding them and comprehending them, and you are not getting your peer to do it, or a parent or a roommate. Like, even if you're not the best writer, even if you're not the best reader, I want you to try your best at this. And if you have questions as you go along of saying, I read the short story by James Baldwin, not really sure what it means, this is what I think it is, what do you think? You can email that to me and I can help you out. And that's kind of the knowledge that I can give you in this space. That's about it in terms of rules. You really do have to be self-sufficient. You have to be independent to do this. Because with online courses, I don't send out a lot of reminders like, hey, get your work done, or did you turn in that assignment, Johnny? Like, I don't do that because I'm so busy, but I really want you to put this course at the top of your list in terms of academic course load, so that you get it done and that you pass, right? So enough the boring stuff. I'll tell you a little bit about me. So as I mentioned, my name is Christina Maxwell. I have been teaching for, it's been going like 5.5 years. I've been teaching as a college adjunct professor. I started at Rowan University, where I got my master's in writing arts and composition studies. And as a master's student, grad student, I was asked to teach teach a traditional class. So my second year into grad school, I started teaching composition courses like Comp 1, Comp 2. So I've been teaching at Rowan for about 5.5 years. And I started teaching here at RCBC in, I think, 2015. And I used to teach on the Mount Laurel campus, and I had a blast with the classes and just getting to know all the students. And it's a wonderful place. If you haven't been there, if you are one of those hybrid students, you got to let me know what's going on campus, because I don't go up there much, but it's a wonderful place to be. And then at that point, it was really helpful for me because I needed to teach more. So through that time, I was getting my teaching license. So now, and as of the fall 2017, I've been teaching high school English here in Camden County Technical Schools. I live near Ariel, Sicklerville, New Jersey. So I'm about 10 minutes away from the Camden County Technical School campus. And I teach 12th grade English there. I teach an honors English there. And I really enjoy being in the classroom. So I feel like I love teaching. And whether I'm teaching 12th graders, high school students, or if I'm teaching, traditional college students on a university campus, or if I'm teaching online students with everyone from different backgrounds and different cultures. Like I just love teaching, and I love teaching students about writing and to be confident in your writing skills and to be confident in your reading skills. So I'm really, 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 really busy. And I'm starting a new semester at Rowan, teaching a comp course there. I'm in the midst of a very busy school year that's going really, really well. But as you know, being in high school, whether you're just coming from graduating from high school or if you have experience teaching there or working in a high school, it can be really stressful. So I'm quite busy with everything. So I'm taking on a big workload between that and these two college courses, but I am here for you. So that's why I gave you the preference of, if you don't hear from me for like 48 hours in terms of email, I'm not upset. I didn't block you. I'm just really busy. But I love teaching. And I think that I definitely, want to develop a gift for allowing students just to feel confident with reading and writing. And not every student, and like, maybe you aren't. Maybe you're not a liberal arts thinker, and maybe you're more of a mathematic or a STEM major, if you will. So it's really just finding the connection between all of us. And I've found these short stories for you to read that I think that you'll really enjoy, and it'll get you through this requirement of taking Composition 2. So that's enough for me. Again, if you want to hear from me, if you want me to post online videos, you have questions, reach out, give me some feedback. The more that I hear from you, the better I can make this class, right? And I will be uploading the assignments every week or every other week. So you're not going to be able at this point to go on from week 1 to like week 5. So work at the schedule pace right now. Don't overwhelm yourself. What you should do is, say hi on the message board that I've created. Say hi to all the students, and I'll be around to check and see how everybody is doing. Email me with any questions that you have, cmaxwell@rcbc.edu. I'll be grading your assignments probably every Wednesday or every Thursday. So you'll be hearing from me in terms of feedback. Anything else that you need, please feel free to reach out. I will be here all semester. So thank you so much for joining, and I hope to talk to you again soon.